Smiles Television Talk Show. Will you come back? Welcome to Smiles Television Talk Show. I'm your host, Stephanie Anthony Miles, and we are starting a new series, and we are at Touchette Regional Hospital. You're going to learn much about their services and practices, and they're going to tell you why you need to take advantage of some of the services that are available at Touchette Regional Hospital. Today, we're going to be talking with Dr. Sabrina Day. You're going to love her, and you're going to love what she has to share with you. Remember, Jesus Christ was born of a virgin. He was crucified and buried, and he rose on the third day. Confess with your mouth that he is Lord, and believe in your heart that God has raised him from the dead, and thou shalt be saved. Stay tuned for more smiles.
Hi, I'm Nicole Pleggy, Communications Specialist with Touchette Regional Hospital in Centerville, Illinois. Everyone at the hospital is excited that Smiles TV is giving us the opportunity to introduce you to our hospital. Over the next few weeks, Smiles TV will run a series of vignettes that showcases all the services we have to offer. We hope you'll discover that Touchette treats you like family, because you are.
Welcome back to Smiles Television Talk Show. I have the pleasure of sitting with Dr. Sabrina Day from Touchette Regional Hospital. Dr. Day, thank you for coming to Smiles TV Talk Show.
Thank you for having me.
You know what? It's a pleasure to meet you, and your personality is just welcoming. Thank you again.
Thank you.
You know, I'm just so honored to be doing a series on Touchette Regional Hospital. And Dr. Day, tell our viewing audience a little bit about yourself, your background, and why you're here.
Well, first of all, thank you for having us on, and certainly we're excited to be able to share with you about Touchette Regional Hospital. I am the Vice President at Touchette Regional Hospital. I have the ancillary services at Touchette Regional Hospital. I am a registered nurse by trade, and I graduated with my RN degree from, it was then BAC, now SWIC, in 1982, and then went on to get my bachelor's degree from McKendree University, and then also my master's degree in nursing, as well as education from Webster University. And then I received my doctoral degree from Western University as well. So I have been in healthcare for over 40 years, and I am very excited to care for people. And I have been, in my experience, I worked at St. Mary's Hospital in East St. Louis, a level 2 trauma center. And then I came on board with Touchette in 2004 as the Vice President of Ancillary Services.
You have a wealthy background. Also, you shared something with me while we were talking, and I just thought it was wonderful. You're from the area.
I am.
Tell us a little bit about your youth and growing up here in the area, and exactly from which area.
Yeah, I actually grew up in Centerville, and actually the hospital is the back door to my family home, and grew up in Centerville and went to school in Cahokia, graduated from Cahokia High School, and my family roots are still here. My dad, who is a former pastor in East St. Louis, and
what's your dad's name?
Reverend O'Bannon.
Okay.
Is my dad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, great man, and taught me the values, and has really been very instrumental into my becoming who I am today.
Okay, and so growing up in the Centerville area, you have a chance to reach out to some friends and neighbors.
Absolutely.
So how does that play out for you?
Well, it's really good because as I walk the hallways of Touchette, or I'm out in the community, I remember, many of the things that my dad taught me, and so then seeing people who were, in those days, it was a community of people in which, there was parents who knew the children, and so you always were held accountable to whatever you did. And so I meet some of the family, friends, and know who they are, and they know me, and remember, our upbringing. And so that's very important, when you interact with people who know your family history. And so I'm very mindful and reminded to make sure that I hold close to me and dear to me what I know that my dad taught me, and to keep that strong as I care for people.
And I remember years ago, the hospital, Touchette Regional Hospital, used to be called Centerville Township. So give us a little history on the hospital and where you are today.
Yeah, the hospital has been here for about 60 years. And the hospital was established under the leadership of Mr. Francis Touchette. And Mr. Francis Touchette had a vision to make sure that everybody had access to affordable health care. And so it did not matter what their income was. He just wanted to make sure that everybody had access to health care. And so since that time, Touchette has evolved, and now we are a 145-bed acute care facility, providing a broad range of services from OB, maternal, women's health care, providing general medical surgical care, providing services for individuals who have behavioral health issues, and I'll talk a little bit more about that and explain that a little bit more. And so we have a recently renovated emergency department that has 12 private rooms, 5,000 square feet, and in which it has been a tremendous asset in improving individuals getting through our emergency room. And we also have home health services as well. And then we have a specialist clinic where physicians are there who are neurologists, surgeons, orthopedic surgeons. And then we have also intensive care unit in the hospital. And on our behavioral health unit, it is a 30-bed unit. 30-bed unit.
30 bed.
We went from 12 beds, added on 18 beds, and we opened that in January of this year.
Okay.
And we're very excited about that. It is a beautiful unit, and it has changed the dynamics of behavioral health care. And behavioral health has changed over the years. You go
Explain
from,
to us how.
Yeah,
How that is,
you go from having more of an institutional style delivery of behavioral health, meaning that individuals were secured behind, the staff was secured behind a window and would talk to the patient from the other side of a door, the other side of a window. And individuals were more of a institution style care. We have taken down barriers, we have taken down walls, we have taken out windows, and we have an open concept nurses station. So the nurses are very interactive with the patients now, and they're engaging with the patient. We have what we call a person-centered care. That means we treat the individual and we look at their individualized plan and work with them as well as their families, involving them in the care. So behavioral health has changed, and this hospital has literally changed how we deliver it across the region. So we have become a regional behavioral health center.
I see.
Yeah.
But tell you what, we need to take a quick break.
Okay.
But when we come back, I want you to explain, if you will, to our viewing audience what you would hope to gain as a result of these vignettes that we will be showing on Smiles.
Okay.
Don't go away. We'll be back with Dr. Day at Touchette Regional Hospital. Welcome back to Smiles. We're talking with Dr. Sabrina Day at Touchette Regional Hospital, and she's sharing a wealth of information about the hospital and its services. Dr. Day, what would you like your audience to receive as a result of the vignettes that we're doing here at Touchette Regional Hospital? What do you want them to capture from the series of videos that we will be doing?
What we want our community and our region and individuals who are out there to know about Touchette is that we're here to serve. We're here to serve and to deliver health care to those who have a need. We're here to also educate, because one of the things that we must understand is that we need to be empowered to care for ourselves. And so educating our community on what it is from a diet standpoint, you know, how can I eat better? How can I stay healthy? Because people are living longer now. So what is it that they can do in order to maintain that longevity of life, but also have the quality of life? So we want them to know that we're here to educate them, not just meet them in their emergent needs, but to be able to help them to be look at preventive ways, how they can avoid complications from different illnesses.
Excellent.
Yeah.
What would you say helps Touchette Regional Hospital stand out from the others in the region, between the hospital itself as well as your staff?
Yeah, I would say it's our people.
Okay.
And as you asked me before, you know, my background, I'm from this area. And I think as the people who really come and service Touchette and they come in our doors, they're going to find that our people make the difference. You walk the hallways, you're going to be greeted by someone with a smile, and you're going to be greeted by someone even that they may know from the community. But our people, I think, make the difference.
You know what? You may have just given us a new phrase. You said you'll be greeted with a smile, and that's the best thing to hear. Are there any lasting words or comments that you would like to share with the viewing audience? Anything that we have not touched that you believe is really important to share?
I think what's important to share is that Touchette is ever evolving, and the way you see Touchette now is not the way Touchette will always be. We're constantly looking at how can we improve our services. And when we look at our quality indexes and our quality scores, we are certainly not at the top, meaning number one, but we're striving to be there. And we have a great group of staff here. We have low turnover. When you look at the national rates for organizations in healthcare in particular, and their turnover rate is about 19.2%. Ours is about 2%.
Wow.
So
Okay.
that's significant, and
That
that's
is.
volume to how well our people like being here, and how well we know that our staff, because if you have staff that are interested, that are motivated, their morale is good, that delivery in itself will speak to our patients. And so we want our staff to make the difference in caring, and we believe that our staff are the most important, as well as our patients are very important to us. So that's what I think that we really want our community to know, is that we're here.
Okay.
We're here for that.
Thank you so much, Dr. Day. I have thoroughly enjoyed this, and as a matter of fact, we are going to look at a short clip featuring one of your departments. I want to thank you, and I try to ask my guests this, and I'm going to put you on the spot. If you get the opportunity, will you come back to Smiles?
Absolutely.
Stay tuned for more Smiles, and just take a look at this next clip. It's going to give you a peep into what's going on at Touchette Regional Hospital.
Today, Smiles TV will spotlight our Seniors IQ program, which offers a coordinated and community-based approach to improve the quality of life for seniors 60 and older. By partnering with organizations across the community and offering a variety of services, seniors can live independently in their homes for years to come and participate in the daily activities they continue to enjoy. Thank you, Smiles TV, for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you for staying with us. This is the Healthy Smiles segment, sponsored by Touchette Regional Hospital. You know what? I'm sitting here with Arnissa O'Bannon, who is the manager of the Senior IQ department. And I'm so grateful that I have the opportunity to talk with her because, as you may know, I've talked about on the broadcast before, my mom had Alzheimer's and dementia. And if I had known about this program, things could have been a little smoother. But guess what? You get an opportunity to learn about this program for seniors at Touchette Regional Hospital. Thank you, Arnissa, for joining us, and you have a beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you.
Will you please share with our audience a little bit about your background, first of all, where you're from and why you're at Touchette Regional Hospital?
Okay. My background is I grew up here in in Centerville, actually. I was born in Touchette Hospital.
Okay.
And so with that being said, that for me, my background is I have a master's in business management, and I have a dissertation I have to finish to get my doctorate. Even though it's not in nursing like my sisters, and they've done the nursing field and still working in there, the closest I can get to it right now is coming back to where I grew up and the hospital of the people that I pretty much know. And so working here with the seniors, because we all have parents, grandparents, and majority of the seniors that are here, that I know their children, grew up with them.
And you know what, that is such an important piece there, because your community needs to know that you are from here. Does it seem to help tremendously in your reaching out to them?
It really does, that when most of them are unaware of what the department has to offer, and when they hear from a family member, go to Seniors IQ inside Touchette Hospital, and when they see me, they're like, I knew you. We grew up together with so it's that face that they see, that comfort, that okay, then they know that they can trust me, know they're going to get what they need to get. So when they do see that much, for those who do recognize me, that is some assurance for them. So yes.
Well, tell us about your senior program. What is Senior IQ? What does that IQ stand for, and how does it work?
Okay, so the Seniors IQ, the IQ stands for Improving Quality, and it is a program geared towards individuals who are 60 and older. And we provide services to them that, for one, is that we provide Medicare assistance, counseling. We provide caregivers, home givers within the home. We do, our largest is with the energy assistance, that a lot of them are struggling to pay their bills. So we provide that, and that ranges from anywhere from $300 to $1,000 a month that they will have towards their electric bill. We do dual medical equipment within the home. That means hospital beds, oxygen tanks. Also home modifications, that if they need a wheelchair ramp within the home, or to modify the entryways and the doors throughout the home, we provide that information for them, the grants that's provided. And then also we have our newest program, which is the Senior Box program. And that is food items they receive every month. They change it up monthly. And what we do is we look at to see how we get them qualified for it. And for those that I encounter, there may be it's a supplement, basically, that they may not be able to make ends meet when they're paying bills elsewhere, but at least we can provide this to give them the food they may need. Okay,
I understand. If individuals are interested in making contact with you and participating in your program, how can they do that?
Well, they could contact the Touchette Regional Hospital. That phone number is 618-332-3060, or they can call our office directly at 618-482-7199, or just walk into the hospital.
One more time, because a lot of times when we talk about contact information, people may not have the pen and pencil ready. So get your pen and pencil again. She's going to give that information one more time so you can contact them at Touchette Regional Hospital for the Senior IQ program. If you will, Arnissa, one more time.
Yes, the phone number directly to the hospital is 618-332-3060, and the number directly to our office is 618-482-7199.
Thank you, Arnissa, for joining us on Smile Television Talk Show. And I asked all of my guests, would you come back?
Yes, I will.
You heard her. She said she'll come back. Stay tuned for more smiles. Thank you. Thank you again for tuning in to Smile Television Talk Show. Like we told you, we're starting a new series, and we hope you enjoyed that section with Miss Arnissa O'Bannon from the Senior IQ Department. We especially want to thank Dr. Sabrina Day, and we want to thank you again for tuning in every Monday. Tune in and watch Smile Television Talk Show and keep smiling. Only what you do for Christ will last.